Hey everybody, welcome to Guitar Essentials. I'm your host Matt, and today we're going to be learning 3 basic chords on the guitar. So for this exercise, you are going to need a guitar, a tuner, your fingers or a pick, and some patience. So to get started, we're going to learn the G chord, the basic of all basic chords. And first, what you're going to need for this is you're going to need 3 fingers. First one is going to be your middle finger, and that's going to go on the 3rd fret of the 1st string here. Next one is going to be your index finger, and it is going to go on the 2nd fret of the 2nd string. And then last, it's going to be your ring finger going on the 3rd fret of the 6th string. And then when you strum this chord, you want to make sure that you strum all 6 strings like this, because all the strings are chord tones of this particular chord. So next, let's move on to the D chord. And so for this one, you need the same 3 fingers. So first, you're going to want to put your index finger on the 2nd fret of the 4th string. Next, you're going to want to put your middle finger on the 2nd fret of the 6th string. And then last but not least, you're going to want to put your ring finger on the 3rd fret of the 5th string. So when you go strum this chord, it's a little bit different than the other one. You don't want to strum these top 2 strings because they're not chord tones, so you want to strum from the 3rd string here downward, just like that, because only these strings are chord tones for this chord. So next, we are going to learn the last chord, which is a variation of the C chord, which is called the C add 9. And so this one's one of my favorites, but you're going to need all 4 of your fingers for this one. So first, you're going to want to put your middle finger on the 3rd fret of the 2nd string. Next, you're going to want to put your index finger on the 2nd fret of the 3rd string. Next, you're going to want to put your ring finger on the 3rd fret of the 5th string. And last but not least, your pinky on the 3rd fret of the 6th string. Now, that's going to be a little bit of a tight squeeze, but I think you'll manage. So when you strum this chord, you want to make sure you strum from the 5th string here downward, just like that. So now that we have all 3 of these chords learned, let's put them all together in a chord progression. So first, we're going to start with the G chord. Next, we're going to move to the D. And then after that, we are going to do the C add 9. Okay? And so we're going to do all 3 of those chords in a progression just like this. And so now that you've had all 3 of these chords learned, you can put them in any different variations of a chord progression. But now you'll be able to start jamming with your buddies at the next campfire or barbecue that you have, and you'll get all the ladies, 100% for sure. So thank you guys so much for tuning in to Guitar Essentials. I've been your host, Matt. We'll see you later.